Hi and welcome, I'm Baz the Bard, and in today's game we have the Road to Nationals final from Boars and Swords Hobbies in Derby. It's between Simon Denning playing Katsu the Wanderer and Sharif Shaban playing Dorinthea Ironsong. We've seen both these players before in the lead up to this match, and if you haven't, why not? Go back and check them out. These two players are very familiar with each other, facing off numerous times in tournaments held over the internet, be they TTS or webcam, but this is the first time they've ever come face to face. Simon is the highest seeded player and has elected to go first. Again, there were problems with the microphones for this game, which is a tad annoying, so I'll try my best to keep everyone up to speed with the action. Okie dokie, game on. Simon has Mask of Momentum, Tunic of Findale, Breaking Scales and Snapdragon Scalers, and Sharif has Arcanite Skullcap, Courage of Bravehold, Refraction Bolters and Brave Forge Braces, so no surprises in the equipment that is being used by either player. As I said before, Simon is going to be starting, so Tunic ticks up for 1. I personally can never remember to tick my Tunic up. I know when I had a chat with Simon about this, he said that he used to put post-it notes all around his TV monitor to remind him. So all that practice has paid off, and there we go. So we have Kadachi for 1. Sharif doesn't block, goes down to 39. We have a red leg tap for 4. Go again. Sharif blocks for 4. Simon follows up with a red rising knee thrust for 5. It's got go again. And Sharif blocks for 6. Simon then follows up with a cheeky Kadachi for 1. Sharif doesn't block, goes down to 38. So that's the end of the round 1 pleasantries. Sharif will draw up to 4. So Sharif goes in with Dawnblade for 3. If Simon blocks this, then there's probably going to be some reprise. So normally you let these ones through. So Simon doesn't block. And Sharif plays Glint of the Quicksilver for go again. Simon down to 37. So we have Braceful Braces and Dawnblade coming in for 4. Simon just going through his combinations. Is he going to be looking for Katsu triggers or just Kadachis? So looks like he's not blocking, so he takes that and goes down to 33. So now the Dawnblade has hit twice, it gets a counter on it, so it will be swinging for 4 in the future. And the Tunic goes up to 2. So we have Red Head Jab for 3. So we have a possible Katsu trigger if Sharif doesn't block this, which he doesn't, so he goes down to 35. So is Simon going to trigger Katsu and try and get a combo line? He doesn't, and comes in with a Kadachi for 1. Sharif doesn't block it, goes down to 34. So what's Simon going to follow up with? This is the mask trigger now, because this is the 3rd hit. So we will see Sharif block this one. So we have an E-strike for 5 with go again. So blocking for 6, blocking for 5. And then follows up with a Kadachi for 1. And Sharif goes down to 33. So no combo lines yet from Simon. But he does have some armour being used up. So Sharif follows up with Red Warrior's Valour and a Dawnblade for 7. It gets a go again on hit. So these are the problems that happen when Dawnblade starts getting counters on them. The powers of the attack increase every time you let Dawnblade through, so it needs to be kept in check. Simon's playing the aggro Katsu, so normally he doesn't want to defend too much, therefore he won't be giving away reprise effects. Okie dokie, so Simon is blocking for 10 in total. So Sharif's just seeing what he can do. He's playing route, so one of those cards is going back in Simon's hands. Looks like Crane Dance is going back in. So now Simon is only blocking for 7 versus 10. So he takes the 3s down to 30. Sharif gets the go again thanks to the hit. So Braceful Bracers and Dawnblade now coming in for 5. So Simon's either got to block this completely or take it. If he doesn't block it completely, then Dawnblade will get another counter. So we already know he's got a Crane Dance in his hand that blocks for 3, but we don't know what else he's got. He's certainly not going to be giving up his armour this early in the game. Okay, so Simon takes the 5. Dawnblade gets another counter, so now that's strength 5 when that's coming in. So Simon really needs to start putting some pressure back on Sharif, otherwise this Dawnblade's going to get out of control. So we have a Kodachi for 1. Sharif's not going to block that and goes down to 32. We have a Kodachi for 1. So he has got some health lead. The Kodachi for 1 is not worth wasting a card on, so he takes that down to 31. So we have a red rising knee thrust for 3, threatening the Marsh trigger and the draw again. Simon can use breaking scales to push it over if Sharif blocks with 1 card. Or blocks for 3 anyway. Okie dokie, so we've got a sink below being used. So that's going to block for 4. So that covers the breaking scales. He's going to use the sink below's ability to just filter his hand a little bit. Simon arsenals a card and passes the turn. Sharif's raring to go. He's just waiting for Simon to draw some cards. So we have a red sharpened steel and Dawnblade for 8. So big numbers coming in from Sharif. There's no go again on this unless he pops refraction bolters, or unless he's got another glint in his hand. But yeah, loads of pressure coming from Sharif. Simon is in a lot of trouble. But the health totals aren't that bad at the minute. Or I should say not, but the health totals are quite even at the minute. Okay, Okay, so it looks like Simon took that hit, so he's down to 17. Refraction bolters are used, so Sharif gets go again. So he's coming in Stormblade for 5. So Simon could block with 2 cards, but it's whether or not there is a reprise effect card in Sharif's hand. He's got 1 floating, so it could be Stroke of Foresight. That will pump it up to 8, so he's got to be very careful how he blocks. This is the conundrum that Dorinthea gives you. How much do you block for? Sharif looks like he's getting ready to play it. But these are little mind games that Sharif does. He likes to play with his cards and get ready. It's all mind games. You see a lot of players doing these. They change the way they hold their cards. Seeing if you're going to commit to a block or overcommit to a block, and they might not have anything worth playing. So Simon doesn't block, takes 5, goes down to 12, and Sharif gets another counter on Dawnblade. So Dawnblade is now strength 6. So hopefully Simon can come back with something, and we have a red plunder run coming from Arsenal. So that's coming in for +3 and card draw on hit. Tunic pays for a red leg tap, so that's coming in for 7 with go again, and a card draw on hit. Sharif doesn't block, takes a 7, goes down to 24. Simon draws his card from Plunder Run, triggers Katsu. So we're going to get rising knee thrusts, possibly blackout kick. So it looks like we have a red rising knee thrust. There we go. So red rising knee thrust coming in for 5 with go again. Gets +2 because leg tap was the last card played. Sharif doesn't block it, so he takes the 5, goes down to 19, and Simon follows up with a command and conquer for 6. So threatening that card in Arsenal. Sharif wants to keep that card and blocks for 6. Arcanite Skullcap is only blocking for 1. Because he's on higher health. So successfully protects that card that's sitting in his arsenal. So let's see if it was worth keeping. So we have a Courage of Bladeholder has been cracked, followed up with a red Warrior's Valor and a Steel Blade Supremacy. So that's coming in for 11. And on a hit, he draws a card because of Steel Blade Supremacy and gets go again because of Warrior's Valor. So a massive turn from Sharif. He's still got that card in Arsenal. He's got 1 card floating. Oh my God, Simon's in big trouble. Okay, so while Simon is in the tank, let's go through and thank our newest subscribers. And we have Eric Bauhaus, Semper EU, Guillermo RD, Calum Dale, IA Henley, Mikau, Critical Hit, Freddie Friedrich, Carlos Coscoella, Brooke Mitchell, Axel Sabazo, and Frank Cutlass. So I'm sorry if I've mispronounced any of your names, but thank you for subscribing. It is greatly appreciated. Okay, so Simon has decided to block for 13. Sharif responds with a red stroke of foresight, which puts it up to 14 power. Triggers a reprise effect on stroke of foresight, so we'll get to see his top card. This will be the card he draws with his Steel Blade Supremacy, so he doesn't like that. So Simon takes one, goes down to 11. Sharif draws because of Steel Blade Supremacy. He's then going to pitch that and do Braceful Braces, Steel Blade Supremacy and Dawn Blade for 9. Simon doesn't block and goes down to 2. Sharif gets another counter on Dawn Blade. That's now at strength 7. So we've seen, if you don't deal with Dawn Blade, Dorinthea is, oh man, she is a nightmare. Simon is in big trouble. All Simon can do is draw up to 4 and then it's Sharif's go. So Sharif's on a commanding lead, 19 to 2. So he's coming in with Dawn Blade for 4. Dawn Blade for 7. So whatever Simon does, Sharif could have a load of reprise effect cards. Most of them give him +3 attack because he's going to have Ironsong responses, stroke of foresights like we've seen before. So Simon is blocking for 11. That's the trouble with aggro Katsu. Sometimes you have the 2 block cards in your hand. So Sharif's just working out what he can do. Certainly think he can do something. So he does know if he can just get over the line and get a go again, then Simon hasn't got any more cards to block with. So we've got a Singing Steel Blade coming in, so that's now put him up to 8. He is searching for a Glint of the Quicksilver. Glint of the Quicksilver, when played, will trigger its reprise effect, so Sharif will draw a card. So it's all down to Simon, what card Sharif gets. There we go. What does he get? So did Sharif get the right card to pop over? So he is currently on 8. Simon is on 11. So all he needs is a +3, which Sharif shows him. But he hasn't got a go again, it seems. Okay, so he arsenals a card. So Simon has successfully blocked. The Dawn Blade counter has come off. Oh my god, a massive sigh of relief from Simon. But all he can do is draw 4 cards, and we have a yellow Warrior's Valor with Dawn Blade, so that is coming in for 5. That's a go again on hit. So Sharif is still applying the pressure. Even though the Dawn Blade counter has gone, it's still loads of damage coming in. Simon blocks for 10. We've got an Out for Blood coming in, so that's 8. That's now 11 with a red Ironsong response, and then followed up with a Dawn Blade for 3. Congratulations to Sharif Shaban. Now some people say that Dory ain't meta, but swinging Dawn Blade, she's gonna get ya. Using Steel Blade Supremacy, Warrior's Valor and Hit and Run. It's Sharif Shaban proving that it can be done. Thank you for watching this series in the Road to Nationals at Boards and Swords Hobbies. Like and subscribe, and we shall see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.